guitar is tuned. I just dodged a cat turd. There's 2 kinds of soup happening in the kitchen. Everything is happening live from Louisville, Kentucky. Welcome to Funny Dinner.
Photo of the bridge.
Do you want to play the theme song?
Sure.
Play us a theme song.
And then you guys picture Google image search the bridge, Kentucky Derby Museum, and Bardstown Road. That was bad.
We're getting funny with the dinner tonight. The lasagna's got an egg in it. Hard-boiled egg, everyone asks why. I say you put egg in a cake. It just makes it fluffy. You ain't gonna die just 'cause the lasagna got a hard-boiled egg. How many times am I gonna have to explain hard-boiled eggs to people paying me for food?
Wait, the lasagna's a hard-boiled egg in it?
It's for texture, Daniel. It makes it fluffy.
I was busy because I don't play this tuning of guitar a lot.
You don't play standard tuning?
No, man. You didn't notice when I pulled out pre-show, I tuned this for Eric with an app. I had to change my app. I play Open G, like a gang member who does therapy.
I'm an Open G.
I'm an Open G.
I got this guy's he's a friend of ours. He's an Open G.
He's an Open G.
Vito, he's an Open G.
Oh yeah, you took gangster as that kind of one.
Well, Vito's gay.
Do you think there's do you think there's like Italian Americans in the mafia who are then like, hey, this stuff's great. It's called gangster rap.
They rap about crime.
They rap about that kind of stuff.
It's stuff that we do.
It's music made for us.
It's music that maybe
someone trying to connect with their grandfather.
Listen, what did those beats fall off the back of a truck or something?
Yeah. You telling me you illegally downloaded this music?
Goodness me.
Hey.
There ain't money in that?
Not on the
No, Dad, there isn't.
That is funny because everyone used to be like, hey, don't even talk about crime on the phone.
Yeah.
And now people do crimes on their phone.
They do crime on the phone.
They do. It's all on the phone.
Everyone's just talking to Chris Hansen 24/7.
That's true. That's how I get away with it.
Do you think Chris Hansen is
Not
ever
that.
like?
I didn't realize you said Chris Hansen.
Do you think Chris
I get away with it.
Yeah, I was wondering why you said I do that all the time.
I do that 24/7.
Do you think Chris
That's
Hansen?
the age gap. But now I'm 33.
I mean, I know there was that one time that he ran into like his buddy from high school.
So I have to find a 50-year-old guy.
Chris Hansen's just a gay man.
Wait, is that Christopher Hansen? Is this a true story? What you're saying?
Christopher Hansen Chandler.
Let's Reese Christopher Hansen Chandler. Why don't you come have a seat over here? And then Sonnet, just blast through the wall. You can never catch him.
You never catch me. And also, I'm going to shock your glass of water.
Yeah. No, let's start over for these folks at home.
Okay. So a
Eric
guitar
used to do
has
comedy.
strings.
Mark Maron.
So Maron, he taught me how to play guitar.
Oh, man, he did kind of. No, somehow there's like I learned by playing along with Maron.
There's definitely.
I'm such a podcast fan that it got me into.
I'm such a fan of comedy that now I like music.
Now I play guitar. I like electric blues guitar. Whoa.
Are you over
Our
here?
producer has gloves. Oh, they're picking up a cat in the cat.
They're
turd.
picking up the cat turd.
I thought
It was time for my prostate exam.
Eric's partner just walked in from the kitchen with 2 rubber gloves. He only used one. Hey, one of those is good.
One of those is still good. That one's for you.
Yeah, okay.
You're due too.
Well, don't mind if I have a little dookie. Man, that would be great. That is funny. Who
Turds?
No, the Johnny Depp Amber Heard moment when he's like laughing while being like, she said these were human turds or these were dog
Yeah,
turds,
dog turds.
and he's just laughing.
Yeah.
That's a great moment because it's either he is such an evil menace
Oh, yeah.
that we get a moment of a villain truly being like, mwah,
Now that's, I think,
or he's innocent. And we get to know that even in the worst of times, you can
you
appreciate.
can still laugh at a
Yeah.
turd.
The murderer slipped on a banana peel and then stabbed my mother. I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Describing it makes sense.
I just listen. Why don't you try and say it without laughing?
That's why it's like it's a bummer Keith Richards didn't die when he fell off that coconut tree,
Imagine
because that would have been great.
going coconuts. The Keith Richards story.
This guy's nuts.
He's cocoa for coconuts.
Yeah.
And it killed him.
You should call him Keith Richards. Have you seen the bottom of that guy's grinder? Keith Richards with a grinder.
I'm saving it for later.
He's got like a clean bong, like a chill. He's got the thing, the ice catcher.
Yeah, it's got the ice thing on it. It's like he's got my bong.
Yeah. You have a bong?
Not anymore. I don't know what happened to
A
that
cop
thing.
made you smash it.
Have you ever worked with someone who had a car bong?
No, but we've talked about this before. But in college, well, I mean, I've had a bong in my. We all had bongs.
I've never had a bong in my
We've
car.
all moved.
Well, I guess I have had a
No,
bong
that is
in
the
my car.
scariest moment is when you're moving and you're like, all right, well, on this run, I have
Everything illegal.
I have a bunch of delicate illegal glass.
And the cocaine my old roommate gave me.
Yeah, that's true. What if someone was just like, oh no, the cops are coming. We got all these bongs. It's like, we'll just hit the brakes really hard.
Just everything was just what? Oh, sorry. We had a bunch of antique vases.
Damn, my grandma's stained glass broke.
Shit. That was Jesus.
That was a Fabergé egg. Officers, just a couple of my friends and I hanging out with some Fabergé eggs.
Officer. This is just a couple of fellas with a carton of Fabergé eggs.
Some scrambled.
Hard boiled.
That'd be a fun little prank.
I take my Fabergé hard boiled.
I'm gonna go. This guy's taking he's taking a photo of the for rent sign.
I thought you were just gonna say he's taking a dump.
I'm gonna take a wave.
Take a wave.
This man on the street, he looks like
A lot of people.
it's ironic for December, but he looks like an out of work Santa. But he just took a photo of the for rent sign in front of the studio,
My mother sent me a picture of
and I waved to him.
their dog with Santa.
Whoa.
And I zoomed in on it, and the dog is clearly about like trying to run away actively. And I zoomed in, and it was the guy who just had this look on his face of just like, I don't want to do this.
That's great.
And then I zoomed in, and when I zoomed in, he had a bridge piercing like on his nose, in between his eyes.
Santa's hip.
And then Andrea, that guy does look like an out of work Santa.
Yeah.
That is
I wouldn't
Santa.
lie.
That's a modern day American Santa.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie, man. That's like if the New York Times was like, here's what Santa really looks like.
Santa sleeps in his sleigh.
If Santa were alive today.
It's 2023. Santa now lives in his sleigh.
Someone should do. Morgan Spurlock should make a documentary. He's like,
About
I'm
Santa.
living as Santa for a year. I'm gonna see if it financially pays off, or if it's possible, or I don't know.
Super Santa me.
Super Santa me. I'm going to the North Pole for a year to make toys and plan a route. There's a lot of work. Teach reindeer to fly.
I don't know how to make the nose glow.
That's
yet.
the episode a lot of people dip out on. It's like an extended series, and that's the teaching the reindeers to fly episode is the episode of people like, all right,
Morgan.
There's a big dip in audience after 15 minutes.
It's been
into
5
that.
episodes. I haven't seen a toy yet.
Yeah, no, the toy episode is great. He like flies out the like guy who invented
The yo-yo.
Yeah, the yo-yo guy.
He invited Tommy Yo-Yo to come by.
I'm doing what Santa would do, and I'm canoeing to Lego headquarters in Switzerland. and I'm seeing if they'll partner up.
I'm seeing if Jonathan Lego is there.
For the upcoming holiday, so they have to keep calling it holiday. Even though it's like he's Santa. And they refer to it as Christmas night, but they keep saying holiday season.
Holiday season. But
Yeah.
the series is called Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. 365 days of Christmas.
The
365 days of Santa.
Morgan Spurlock story.
Santa around the clock. Wait, what's that song? Jingle Bell Rock? No, Rocking
Bell
Around
Rock.
the... I think I combined Jingle Bell Rock.
And then rocking around the reindeer tree or whatever.
Rocking around the reindeer tree.
Mama got ran over by a reindeer.
Your mom is so fat, when she rocks around the Christmas tree, she really rocks around the Christmas tree.
That's true. I don't know why you said that about my mother, but
That joke doesn't make sense.
no, it doesn't.
What, she's so fat that she sat on a Christmas tree?
Like up her
And
ass.
she rocked it.
She rocked. She rocked.
That'd be funny if your mom and dad got really fat.
Apparently, my father looks withered.
Yo!
The last time me and Andrew were over there, we're like leaving, and my mom just looks at me and goes, "Tell your father that he looks like he's dying." Tell your father he looks withered. He needs to gain some weight.
Your mom's trying to trick him.
I'm like, Mom, I don't make fun of your turkey neck. He's
Yo.
just getting old, okay? It's just
Until you get gravy, I'm not picking sides.
when she was Andrea. It was one of
Andrea,
the,
do you think he looks withered?
No.
no,
But you have no frame of reference.
He just like healthy, like he walks a shit ton, as you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he walks a lot.
he walks 5 miles a day for
5
fun.
miles away
5
from...
miles as far away from my mother as he can go.
Or he gets cold.
He could pull. Our Andrea just said that if
Andrea just keeps telling
if
me
Eric's-
that my dad could get pussy if he wanted to, and
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why do you think that?
wasn't that the problem?
What about what about him says pussy hound to you? I'm
Like-
just curious.
Apple don't fall too far from the dad's balls. No, man, do you think your dad would get out there? Where would we see him? What would his bar of choice be in Louisville?
He would hang out.
You would meet somebody who was walking his dog.
He
Oh.
would meet. He would go to a dog. He would go to what is it called? PB&J's.
Dog bar.
PB&J's, the dog park bar.
I don't remember you.
He would take Wrigley there.
Are
And
you sure that your mom isn't somehow a ghost that only you can like see? It sounds like your dad is already single. He's like, I moved to a slightly different condo. I got a little dog. I'm walking all the time.
they're neighbors.
And then your mom is just like,
My mom
tell your
hasn't.
dad he looks withered.
My mom somehow hasn't
I'm
realized.
trying to pass messages on from the afterlife to your father through
No,
you.
my mom hasn't realized that he bought the condo next door and just lives over there now.
That's great. Did he really? Is that how condos work?
I wish.
Oh man, I picture them like rooms in a Wes Anderson movie when they show the side of a building.
Yeah.
You just go, I'm going to take the
mean,
room now.
He lives upstairs. She lives downstairs.
Oh really?
So,
Split level? Like
Yeah.
our old place.
yes. My mother and father have the same relationship we had.
That's great.
Where occasionally.
Probably less sexual
Occasionally, probably. I think you probably saw my dick more than my mom has seen my dad's dick in the past decade.
tension. Damn, I've seen your dad's dick more. I've seen these.
But yeah, no, I think they just occasionally run into each other in the kitchen. It's basically their entire relationship.
That's
He
great.
created a whole other TV room, and he
A
calls
TV
it. He
room.
calls it the TV room, and I'm like, Dad, that's your study.
Yeah.
That's not. It's not. There's a TV in the living room
He felt-
too
in his
that my
mind-
mom watches. You created this other room and call it a TV room. In reality, it's just a place where you go to be alone.
He probably kept calling it study or library in his mind. And then he set it up and he's like, huh, this is kind of just a TV.
I guess all I did was put a TV in here.
And then he one time to your mom was like, I'll be in the library.
And he was like, well, that's my study, actually.
And she's like, you mean that TV room?
Sure. My TV
My
room.
TV room.
But the TV that I bought for my mother, and then she said, I like my Zenith.
He's always in the TV
I like
room.
my ZV. I like my Zenith fucking tube TV.
My mom's issue with my brother and I when we were, because there's a period where I don't know if my brother was in high school still, or if he was out of college living back at home before getting his own place for like a little bit.
Is this pre fucking a woman in the ocean or post?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Definitely post that, but by how much is the question. But my brother and I didn't get along as youths, and my mom would be like, you're watching Scrubs in the living room, and he's watching Scrubs in his bedroom. Just watch it together.
And also, you need to stop crying
And
at Scrubs. Be like,
she's like, you both the week Brendan Fraser wrapped up his cameo.
I thought you listen.
I thought you both masturbated a bunch.
I understand I need to buy Kleenex for my teenage sons, but not if they're gonna cry about Brendan Fraser's death.
Yeah.
That's gay.
She was so annoyed. She's like, I come down to say hi to you. You're watching this show. I go up to your
It's
brother.
nice that she just left and got in her car and drove away without saying anything.
Andrea? Yeah, Eric's lover. / our producer. I'm going to go around town tell everyone she's my producer.
I thought she was gonna go put food in the food bank, but then I looked
Well, she has to go to
outside.
Kroger to buy it.
She said, "No, it's all right there."
Also, there's an alarm going off.
Oh,
Either that or there's like a Christmas bell.
that is an alarm going off.
There's a nice Christmas chime.
When we come back, jokes.
When we come back, everybody, jokes on Funny Dinner. Not jokes on Funny Dinner. We're going to do jokes.
I did. I know we normally back into the jokes at the end, but I did write some jokes.
No, that's perfect.
And maybe you can help me.
Can I have
make
one of
them-
these Tate's cookies?
You can have whatever you want, darling.
Oh, thank you.
You want some Pringles?
Well, we've already passed the intimacy of your parents.
We're officially lapping them. A pace car has been set.
Yeah.
Where I'm not allowed to show affection to any of my friends for the next month and a half so that they can catch up.
You should have my parents and your parents have a date night at a restaurant where we know the server. And then afterwards be like, all right, now can you pair the couples?
Do you know, it was all on one check. I paid for it. So you are not allowed to play that game.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to figure out who is who.
And also, they moved around a bunch.
Yep.
Every time someone had to go up for the bathroom, they're in different seats. I'm really sorry we fucked with your seat numbers. I'm sorry. But like I said, I paid for all of it. You didn't have to split that check up, all right?
And you're
Fucking
a great server.
Kelsey, shut the fuck up.
You've moved so many restaurants, you don't even use numbers anymore. You go by the style.
You go by a red hat.
You go red sweater. Who's wearing a hat at a restaurant?
Plenty of people.
Yeah, probably right.
They got no respect.
That's like a thing an old person would be mad about.
Tony Soprano got mad about that once.
I saw a man with a hat in a restaurant. Was that really a thing Tony Soprano got mad about?
Yeah, he went over and he tried to just intimidate a total stranger. Where it's like, yeah, they don't know you're a guy from the mob. You're an Italian
Yeah.
person in an Italian restaurant, and you just walked up and you go, take your hat off. What do you think, you're sitting in the bleachers?
Yeah.
Take that off.
Take your hat off. That is so
And I
fun.
agree.
Imagine all the like weird old people you've interacted with over the years who are like, hey pal, pull up your pants. And you're like, all right, fuck you, old man.
Fuck you.
And it's like, that guy actually was the head of the Irish mob.
That guy's the CEO of Fazoli's.
looking at my head on a fucking endless breadstick bowl.
I'm surprised my head's not in a basket by now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, man, Tommy Soprano got mad about
Tommy.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy Soprano. He's got beef with.
I was just trying to remember a thing. I was like, man, I was just thinking about something with Tony Soprano, and then I realized it was early. It was just that gangster rap thing I said 5 minutes ago. That's absurd.
All right, so I got some jokes here.
Hell yeah.
I went on to the WDRB.com.
Oh.
The local news.
Ever since I thought you just fucked up www.
I went on to the www.
The WDRB. I'm like, what?
What?
What the fuck?
So this one has. All right, I'll open with this one. The 3rd Street can opener, as they called it, claimed another victim yesterday.
Explain what the can opener is.
It's a bridge that is very low on 3rd Street.
So when trucks go under
So when big rigs go through it,
any kind of truck,
they get stuck and it opens like a can. Like you're scraping a can of tuna on the ground.
Yeah.
Some bitch is yelling at you. But the 3rd Street can opener, as they call it, claimed another victim yesterday. Where do you stand on bridges? Personally, I like to be on top of them.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I like it.
Give me 1 to 10.
I say, hey, if it wasn't for the fact that there's no way that joke just doesn't already exist somewhere in the world,
Okay.
I'd say like 7. That's a good. I love it.
All right.
But hey, man, that's just what I think. Speak for yourself. I speak for myself. Ever since I got my throat fixed, and I don't have to use that keyboard
I would
attached
call
to
it.
the.
I would
thing.
call it a 5. Although I don't think it exists anywhere because it's just not that good.
Hey, think about all the shows. Think about how much of Parks and Rec isn't funny.
That's true.
And then think about all the shows people say are bad.
All right, I got one more.
Hey, how about this one?
Do it.
My friend in Hollywood, I just thought of this right now. I don't even need a laptop. My friend in Hollywood said that he was spending a lot of time in the editing bay.
Yeah.
It turns out he was cheating on his wife with a lady who does the sound cuts.
That just sounds like a story.
The editing bay. He was inside. His wife, maybe his wife found him caught him in the editing bay. Which sounds innocent.
Oh, in the editing BAE. Okay.
It sounds innocent enough.
I see what you're
My
trying
friend
to
in
do.
Hollywood, he got divorced because his wife caught him in the editing bay. BAE. He was fucking a gal who does the rough cuts.
Does anyone here work for the New Yorker? This seems better written.
Oh, it would work well, Ray. You could do it quicker.
This is more of a shouts and murmurs.
Yeah.
Rather than a laugh and applause.
Shouts and murmurs.
But I got one more.
Yeah.
And it's about the neighborhood. Because an old Louisville street conversion plan has gotten a big boost from a certain federal grant.
Who?
Federal grant is, of
Ulysses
course,
S.
a local pimp.
No.
And the conversion plan is more corners.
I'm sorry. I like that one. I'm sorry I stepped on that one. That one was great. He just thinks corners are the mouth. You had such a big stable, and they're so busy. And he's like,
I
damn.
gotta get some more fucking
This
edges.
is purely a shifting problem. They're not even shift. I don't have enough open space.
I gotta get my edges worked on, and I gotta get the neighborhood's edges.
I've never
worked
seen the
on.
resume, the filled out resume folder so overflowing.
So poofed. And thankfully, it's not too poofed, if you know what I mean. But
Do pimps have gay guys? Probably not.
it's affirmative action.
It probably just makes it too confusing.
Which Tracy is this? That's just what he's constantly texting them.
Yeah. I know you got a cousin. I remember when we were growing up, you had a cousin doing theater.
Oh, man.
How about that's a good, lovely joke. Thank you for sharing it with us.
That would be great if open mics were like AA. At the end of it, everyone is just like, thank you so much for sharing.
That's my vibe.
Would anyone here like to sponsor this young man?
Would anyone like to share?
You can come up, even if you're drunk right now. You can grab the microphone and take this chip.
And go for it.
We just want you to get better.
I'm gonna go find people who quit comedy and give them like a 2 years out of comedy chip. Like, congrats, Anthony Mattingly. You truly did. You've escaped.
Anthony.
You've escaped.
I don't know whatever happened to your girlfriend. It seemed like stuff was going all right. I don't know, man.
Paris.
I'm not on Facebook anymore.
Mark Paris, you got out of the cycle.
Mark Paris.
You've broken an evil cycle.
You have a child.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh, you meant him.
I would tell Mark Paris I loved him.
Hey,
The Carnies are back. Have you seen?
yeah, let's not talk about that.
Okay.
What do we have to add? We're
Well,
nominated.
the Pope has approved blessings for same-sex couples that must not resemble marriage.
Huh?
They asked the Pope why, and he said, that sounds very gay.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I
I
don't
have no
get the
idea what like the
setup.
headline
Yeah.
means. I haven't clicked on it. 'Cause it just,
BFFs. You
yeah.
can officially be Catholic BFFs.
He's allowed priests to bless same-sex couples.
Bless them.
Like if they sneeze,
No, I guess you can just bless them. You can be like, hey, you go, girl. Yeah.
throw the water at them.
My priest was already throwing water at gay guys.
At me.
It's over their wet t-shirts. They're making their shirts wet, I know.
You ever been to a wet t-shirt contest? I feel like that's something you maybe did in college.
No, never. By the time I was in college, that was like not a thing. Although it probably was just not amongst anyone I would know. Like,
Not amongst the
I feel like even frats would have gotten in trouble.
many intellectuals that you rubbed shoulders with.
the Paris Reviewed writing staff.
Is it any good?
What?
Paris.
I'd say it's okay. Should I submit to? I mean, this is probably a dumb joke.
That's a Patricia Lockwood joke. I already know.
Wait, what is it?
Just that. She just tweeted at the Paris Review. So, is it any good?
Okay. Who's Patricia Lockwood? A
She
writer?
wrote, she wrote a rape joke that the only poem that's gone viral in the past like decade. Probably.
So she's a poet.
She's an author as well.
Well, yeah, no.
Do you want to read her novel real quick? It's in
That's
the
what
other
I
room.
meant. Is that she's not like she's like I'm at UCB and I do poetry.
Oh no, she's not a comedian.
No, yeah.
She did poetry. She wrote a memoir, and then she wrote a novel.
I was gonna say I just keep submitting to the Paris Review, and I'm like, it was good until my wallet got stolen.
Too many pickpockets.
I mean, it was as good as any vacation with your
everyone
parents
I know,
can be.
everyone I know who've gone to France has said that they almost got pickpocketed.
Yeah, it's how they like keep. The
Is it
economy
weird that
going.
in America there's no pickpockets really?
No, you just have guns.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Do you think that has something to do with it?
That we what? They don't have.
There just aren't pickpockets in America. I feel like
No, because we aren't good at it. It requires dexterity and like you know what I mean.
we're all too fat.
I was about to say our poor are fat.
That's
In Europe, their poor are weaselly,
Weasley,
a wiry little boy with a
foxish.
hat.
Yeah.
And then you go, who did it? And you go, it was one of the many children with page boy hats. And then the cops can't. In America, you'd be like, it was that boy in the Rick and Morty beanie. And the cops are like, all
This
right.
is the guy in the pickle Rick shirt. All right. Well, shit. We are at the mall.
You Americans with your 3XL pickle Rick shirts. And your- Stupid Americans.
You have a string backpack from a job fair in 2013. It's disgusting.
Cargo shorts.
Cargo. What do you cargo?
Hey, cargo. Cargo shorts.
You want cargo?
Americans are so obsessed with driving, they
Make
have
their pants
special-
cargo.
Special shorts.
We'll make a
driving.
cargo. In France, we have the escargot.
Yeah. You know what I call a nice pair of like freshly ironed tuxedo pants? Limo goes. Limo go pants. Are these cargo shorts? No, I'm on a bike. I don't know why I'm on a bike.
I'm on a bike without a...
Someone is asking if I have what kind of shorts I have. I'm biking past a guy.
Denim or cargo?
Just to clarify, are those cargo? No, it's a bike.
And no, I don't have another bike that is hauling 14 pounds of garbage behind me.
That would be cool. I have a bike with a bunch of things.
Oh man, I'd love anything. Just a bike. Just I'd love to
would
do
you
a
want
wheelie.
Would you want me to take a photo of you? Because if I was going to take a photo,
How much?
If I was going to take a photo of you, I would use I'd use a colostomy camera. Because you look like shit.
Clunky and rude.
I wrote that down.
No, you didn't.
I wrote down, this picture looks like it was taken with the colostomy camera. No, I got too drunk at the open mic and wrote down some bits.
What you got?
How about this?
I saw a clip of you doing stand-up comedy.
On the internet?
It popped up on World Star Hip Hop when I was scrolling through.
That one where I freestyle?
I'm glad your black eye finally healed up.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that black guy healed up too.
I do have a funny clip where I was doing stand-up at a I haven't posted anything, but it's me. I'm doing stand-up at like a clothing store.
You already posted it. Why are you saying you didn't post it?
No, a different one, I'm saying.
Wait, the black guy's shopping for cool clothes?
Oh, I posted on YouTube. You're right. So you saw that?
Yeah.
Where I tell Q Smoke, an African-American man, is shopping for
You
clothes.
address almost everyone in the audience. I was like, how many people are at this show? 5?
Count how many people I referenced.
It's like, you just keep...
Everyone will be addressed.
You're addressing people by name.
Well, Jax's parents were there.
I know.
No, that show had about 25 people, but I just happen to know like 15 of them by name or by association to a name. So I could be like Michael's neighbor, that guy's
But
whatever.
the windshield wiper joke was funny.
Oh, thank you. No, but I tell Q Smoke, I never mind.
You can check it out online.
I just tell a black guy that Henry Ford would be mad if he knew he was shopping for cool clothes. But you don't know that I was talking about Henry Ford. You don't know. None of this makes any sense.
I know that. I know all that.
None of this makes any goddamn sense.
The folks at home don't understand.
I can say whatever I want because I actually that's my new job, my new side hustle is I make clips.
Henry Ford references.
No, my new gig is I make clips, stand-up clips of for like black comics.
Yeah.
In town, and I charge by the hour. Because normally you can get like a clip done in an hour. But with the amount of back and forth I have to do to be like, wait, what word are you saying? 7 seconds in, I'm trying to do the caption. I got motherfucker, goddamn Johnny,
motherfucker, what the fuck is this shit, motherfucker?
What's
the
this?
fuck?
And some of these, you want me to post this one clip, and I admit you're crushing in the clip. But I did the captions, and you don't say a coherent sentence.
There's no word
for 50 seconds.
I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
From a minute 28 to 3 minutes and 7 seconds, that's all just alliterative noises.
Yeah. And you start from nothing. You cool it down right before that. So I know it's not like you're just surfing off a good riff.
That's how you begin.
So I don't really know what you want me to title the video.
All right, motherfucker.
I put it into AI and it put parentheses black nonsense.
But I don't want to do that.
I'm not doing that. Hey, at 40 seconds in, what word is that? I can't put that in there. You're gonna have to come type the. Can you?
I'm not typing
I'm not
that
typing
out.
that, man. Can you send me it and I can copy and paste it?
I think Control C is okay when it comes to slurs.
I need you. It's okay. It only copied the first 4 letters and then it put an A at the end.
That just proves. That just proves the kind of stuff I've been typing.
Yeah.
That just proves. Well, hold on. That just proves the kind of stuff I be typing.
I be typing. That's my little ad. Is I be typing for you. Come on down to Dan's
Black People Stenography.
Black People. I make clips for you. No,
All
that'd
right.
be fun. That'd
Drop
be a fun
the
way to
beat.
get white nerds canceled.
Who's gonna cancel a white nerd?
No, you just reach out to some 19-year-old who's like, I make clips for people. Send me your stuff. And then you just send them like, you just send him some comic saying the N-word a bunch.
I just send him rednecks.
Yeah. You just send him Randy Newman songs. No, you just send him like,
Write all this down for me.
yeah, be like, I need you to write.
And I want a recording of
Make
you
sure the
typing
captions are correct. And if I'm going to get charged by the hour, I want to see you work.
it. I want to see you working all day long.
Demonstrate for me.
Yeah.
You just get him
Why
in front
don't
of a
you show me
laptop.
what's going on and
Show me how to do caption this one. I'll just pull up a random stand-up video and you show me how to caption it. I'll pull up a Chris Rock.
You ever seen Richard Pryor and Chevy Chase together?
Oh,
Why don't you write all this down? We have a dip.
I keep hearing that these Jews hate hummus, but then I keep seeing them fucking eat it at the store.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that about?
What? You're over there with the. I know what you're going for after those everything pretzel crisps.
They call me the Mort Saul of the Dollar General. Yeah, I don't know who Mort Saul is.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm basically the Lenny Bruce at Target. I don't know.
That would be great. It's like a Mort Saul documentary, and then at the end they're like, "But his spirit lives on," and they just show people ranting in their trucks, like front-facing truck rant Facebook videos of guys reacting to the news. Like the legacy of Mort Saul.
Benny Johnson is basically the new Mort Saul.
Yeah.
After his backwards sunglasses rant went viral
He told it like it was.
about the man who crashed through the fence at the Louisville airport.
I say if you're gonna let my kids read whatever the hell they want, she's not gonna think she's a damn space princess. Let her read a book about a trans giraffe.
Yeah, they were annoying. That's all.
That's the problem, though, Eric. You can't say that.
They were just annoying as people. It did not matter that they were Jewish.
It's almost like a color wheel of like adjectives, and it's like you have to study everyone's the stereotypes about every culture so you can make sure that you never accidentally use any of them.
Yeah, that you never lean into it and be like, this fucking Jew wanted to pay half price
Yeah,
for
you
their
know what I
food.
mean? You could
it's
never
like,
be
well,
like-
I didn't mean to back myself into this corner.
Yeah, like you're just some kid from Iowa who has no idea nothing about Judaism. Then you like move to a different city and you're like, oh yeah, every time after Temple gets out,
For some reason.
I'm always getting stiffed. I've noticed.
For some
And it's
reason.
like, dude, you cannot. Don't you know
Stop.
that? Don't you know that Jewish people are cheap? So it means you can't say that they're cheap.
You can't say that
It's like,
out
wait,
loud.
what?
It's like, but they don't tip me. They're cheap. Well, don't say that to them.
You have to learn everything about stereotypes so you don't accidentally use them.
Yeah.
That's my problem. One time on stage, I got in trouble.
We
'cause
should
I-
all have to wear blackface for like a year. You
Yeah.
know, just kind of go through the motions.
I called the guy a little monkey man once.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Well, he was like a 5'2" guy climbing around on stuff, eating bananas. No, but I called the guy a little monkey man, and he looked like just like a tan, like Italian guy.
Yeah.
And then the audience was not. It was like a comics vibe. And then someone was like, "Whoa, you can't say that." And then I was like, "Hey, I had no idea what ethnicity was." I was like, you can't expect
You're
me
Roseanne.
to come to town and racistly, like some Terminator, fucking have a skin color chart and be like, all right, well, here are the animals I can and can't say for that guy.
You're Roseanne.
Was that
You
Roseanne's
almost got
problem?
Roseanne. Yeah, she.
I
called-
thought the bitch was white. Isn't that what you said?
Pretty much.
I
Yeah.
think that was her quote.
And honestly, if you look at a picture, doesn't really.
You just can't say like monkey.
Yeah, just don't. Well, you said it.
No, but I mean, it is funny.
I don't call anyone monkey.
No, I did. I'm not
Tell
calling
yourself
anyone-
that.
I'm not saying that. But it is funny that it's like, what are some of the worst things you can say in 2024? Just
Monkey.
certain animals.
Yeah, there's a few animals that are off the list.
Don't call a guy a milk drinker.
Don't
a
call
soy boy.
Yeah, don't call women cows.
Yeah. It's like we've gone to 5th grade insults.
Yeah.
Don't call anyone a dog. Wait, can I really have this Ferrero Rocher?
Yeah, go for it.
Which one's which? Oh no, this
I
is
think
a
that
Lindt.
one's caramel.
This says Lindt Lindor. What's the difference between those things?
Price, I would imagine.
They're both fancy.
I think the orange one is caramel and the blue one is just regular milk chocolate.
They're both fancy holiday candy.
I think Ferrero Rocher is much more fancy because, as I said earlier, it sounds like your chocolate bar is wearing lingerie.
Ferrero Rocher. It's like, God, I'm horny.
God, I'm fucking wet.
I'm
I'm fucking
gonna go into
dripping.
diabetic shock. I'm gonna bust my blouse. That'd be fun if
It would be fun if
women's
tits
tits
just got
hard.
huge. And they were
Your
horny.
breasts get pumped up when you're out. I'm gonna pop my blouse.
God
I'm gonna
damn.
bust it. I'm gonna need a new bra after tonight. It'd be funny if it's like, yeah, did you know in the 50s they had bras were just like single use?
They were disposable.
Yeah, you just ripped them off.
Just tore them away. They were also edible back then.
You ever snap a lady's bra as a gag? Probably hurts
course.
really bad. What? That probably hurts so bad.
Yeah, of course it does.
Why you do that to them? Oh, they like
What?
it.
Women don't.
This guy looks like a nipple.
Fucking women have never fucking kneed you in the balls.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they listen.
No, I've never done that. Have my balls.
You've
hit
never kneed a
woman's
woman in the
knee.
balls.
Yeah, I teabagged her knee.
I thought you were progressive.
I teabagged that lady's knee.
Never kneed a woman's balls. It's 2023. Come on, man.
I teabagged that guy's baseball bat.
We play Halo and we get so mad when people teabag us.
Oh, man, really?
Because it still happens. And it's like, and then you realize that, like, first of all, everyone who's playing Halo is like old now.
Yeah.
There's not kids playing it.
Yeah, kids are playing Roblox.
Yeah, kids are playing different games, so it's just a bunch of people who play on like their one day off.
Yeah.
If you turn on the mics, it's always so sad.
It's you, a 30-year-old, and another guy who's 52,
Yeah,
and you're teabagging each other.
yeah, and then, well, I don't teabag.
What do you do when you die? You honor
Well,
them?
I don't do anything when I
Can
die.
you-
I'm
no,
dead.
when they die, can you go down to one knee
I do.
and shoot into the sky 10 times?
I do a 21 gun salute. I draw the whole team over.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, my brother, he like hunts and
he
stuff.
may have been our enemy, but he was a proud soldier.
My brother like hunts, and then he'll take my like 6-year-old nephew with him sometimes.
Yeah.
But then he also has like a 1.5-year-old baby.
Yeah.
And then sometimes that baby's rigged, so sometimes like the whole family's out there. And he killed a deer, and then he was like showing me pictures, and he's asking my like 6-year-old nephew, he's like, "What do we do when we take an animal's life?" And he's like, "Oh, we lean down and we like thank it." And then they like showed me this photo of like them like kneeling next to the deer. And then they showed me a photo of the like 1.5-year-old like just imitating them. And I was like, all right, well that kid
He's a psychopath.
He's either going to be a murderer or the person who saves me after society collapses.
I think
He's either the nephew I'm going to avoid the most or protect
one that-
as my new
yeah,
king
he's now
post solar flare.
put the crown on him.
Yeah.
No, I think Alex needs to keep a better eye on his kids.
No,
Sounds insane.
No, that's because they eat meat.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
It's Joe Rogan-esque.
I don't think you should take your 1.5-year-old hunting.
No, I don't think they take him hunting.
Okay.
I think it's more so like, hey, we're at a thing and we brought the deer back. That, you know what? That's probably what it was.
Okay.
Actually.
As long as there's no guns involved.
They probably
I
brought.
wouldn't want a 1.5-year-old involved in a situation.
No, they
with
probably
guns.
brought the deer back from. You hunt it and then you got to bring it back to
Yeah,
where
you
you
gotta
dress
drag it back. Yeah.
Yeah, so they probably at the dressing location were like, "All right, Dan's
Drink the
sister-in-law,
blood.
bring the kids out so they can bathe in the blood."
Yeah.
That'd be cool if my nephew like killed Joe Rogan one day.
That would be awesome.
That'd be
with a
pretty cool.
crossbow.
Yeah. How
'Cause-
wild would that be if I mean there'd be no way to do documentaries about it because people would be busy like etching pictures of loved ones onto cans of beans. That's how all that'd be left in the future. But it would be cool if like society collapses and then you're like, whoa, it's just roving bands of like maniacs, and then like 3 years later you're like, whoa, some big like army's coming to town. And then you're like, oh my God, it's Joe Rogan's
That's Joe
arm.
Rogan.
He really did like take over.
I mean, he's got the Cybertruck.
He's got all the equipment. He has all the equipment,
He's
all the money,
bragged
all
about
the
how
followers.
he has a car that has like a fucking 500-gallon gas tank or something
That's too many
ridiculous. It's way
gallons.
too many gallons, but some ridiculous number.
He's literally preparing to be road warrior.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And he's not just preparing. He is prepared.
And he's becoming friends with Stavros Halkias so he can eat him.
And he got Alex Jones back on Twitter.
He got him back on crack.
Do you really think he got Alex Jones back on Twitter?
No. Is that the rumor?
Yeah.
It's the rumor you're trying to start.
No. I watched a YouTube thing about it.
No, I know nothing about that. I just know Alex Jones, Elon Musk was like, we'll put it up for a vote.
Yeah.
And then the people voted
Well,
yes.
the theory is
I
that
I think Alex Jones should be on Twitter. I'm against
I
the
agree.
social media banning and shit.
you subscribe to InfoWars. You get the vitamins.
I do. No, I think there should be a Stormfront Facebook group that I have to like. I get invites from and then have to decline and unfriend the guy Matt who sent me it. I think you should have it all in the open.
Yeah. No, it would be better. But yeah, no, the theory is that when Elon Musk and Joe Rogan are real close now, and Joe
Yeah.
Rogan has made up with Alex Jones. I didn't realize they were fighting.
Why were they fighting?
Well, I didn't know that this was even a part of Joe Rogan's life, but apparently he has.
He was at Sandy Hook.
He was the main shooter at Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
And he missed every shot. So it was all a big conspiracy to try and take Joe Rogan down
They'll never take our king.
and take away our guns.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan's just running around with a bow and arrow,
Yeah.
killing kids. But no one cares. But apparently his wife has a kid that he is like the... I didn't...
Oh,
she
that he's
has
like
a-
the stepfather of?
Yeah, and it's like...
Yeah.
Apparently it's a mixed kid.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
I had no idea either. And I guess
No, I think I
Alex-
had heard that. I knew that he... A lot... You know what's weird? Is that thing a lot of comics. Patrice... I mean, think about Patrice O'Neal, same thing.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
a lot of stand-up comedians that have, like... Their partner has, like... They're, like, the stepfather of, like, a 12-year-old.
Yeah, because you just kind of end up in that exact same situation.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
ran into him at the speed.
Yeah.
Me and Andrea went, and I ran into him at the speed, and I was like, holy shit, man. I
Yeah.
haven't seen you in fucking forever. It's awesome. And the Louisville Leopards were playing there. And I was like, am I bothering you? Like, I was like, I know you're here to see your 12-year-old son that suddenly you have.
And that's the moment you're like, damn, I really missed a lot of years to drink it.
I was like, God damn. I didn't think it was that bad. I was like, all right, so I met you when I was like 17. That's still not adding up. I don't know, where the hell did this kid come from?
Where are these? Who is this kid?
But no, he was like, no, we go to these things all the time. It's just we just need to be here. Like that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
You know. And then I told him about. I told him a story about.
You should have told him you were there for.
I was there for my kid. Just seen his face just go into epileptic shock.
Like mine's the symbolist.
Wait, hold on. Your kid is up there?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Let me get my
Freeze frame.
Susan.
Pull him out. I told you we should have had him play woodwinds.
Get Toby out of there. I don't want him anywhere near
Toby. You could have picked a better name.
Well, my kid is called like fucking, I don't know.
Jamiroquai.
You're Jamiroquai's dad?
Yeah. We call him Jam.
Oh.
No, man, who is the kid? No, not that kid. I meant the other kid. Oh,
Joe Rogan's kid. Yeah, apparently
Joe
Alex
Rogan.
Jones made fun of him for having like a mixed
that's not okay.
step child and called him, something mean.
Yeah.
I can't quite remember what it was. I think Cuck was involved.
You got all this money, you should buy a banana farm.
Yeah, and the idea of to feed your monkey child.
Whoa.
And then Alex Jones went, anyways, I'm back on Twitter somehow. But no, he said something like weird and racist about his kids, and I guess they got into it.
Well, yeah, no, that makes sense.
But then Elon Musk was just on the JRE, as I call it.
Hey. Wait, what is the JRE intro? It's like, ooh, bitch.
Ooh.
Use your brain, pussy.
Cunt, bitch.
Pussy, brain all day.
Cancel me, queer
Muscle me all night, brain all day.
Raw dog all day. Cream pies at night.
What was the bitch one? Wasn't there one where it was like,
I don't know.
ooh, bitch?
Are you talking about that song? Move,
No,
bitch.
the intro.
Get out
there
of
used
the
to
way.
be when they would play the clips for the Joe Rogan show on YouTube. And it would be his little head and it would spin in a circle, the little logo. And there used to be an intro that was like, ooh, or something.
I don't think it was like a phone sex hotline
It
sound.
wasn't a phone sex. It was him being like, oh, freak bitches.
Oh, yeah. Freak
Freak me bitches.
Freak me.
You ready to freak your mind, bitches, or something?
Something like that.
Ooh, freak. Ooh, I don't know. I keep going to
You
ooh.
keep trying to make it sexy. Strange.
Jay, freak bitches. Hey, freak bitch. Hey, freak bitch.
Hey, lock the gates.
Lock the gates, freak bitch. What was that intro? Freak bitch.
All I know is the
Ooh, ah. Joe Rogan experience.
trained by day, fight
That's
all
what
night.
I'm doing. I'm taking the lady who does the ooh ah ah.
Ooh, ah, ah.
Joe Rogan experience.
Yes.
That one has an implied ooh. You know
I
what
guess
mean?
that's true.
Like,
the monkey
let's
is
do it
supposed to
on
be
3.
coming.
Let's do it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, ah, ah.
Joe Rogan experience. I think that's what's happening. There's a hidden ooh behind the monkey.
Is that why these men like him so much?
Yeah, it's because it's kind of sexy.
He's just so sexy in the intro.
Sit in a chair for 4 hours, drinking,
Oh.
occasionally smoking cigars.
All right, well, we're going
You
to...
know what that sound is? That like end and beginning.
I think it's a...
They're
What do
on
they
a-
call that thing that you turn over? A rain stick.
They're on
Joe Rogan seems like he owns a rain stick.
He definitely does. I did a show where the guy who owned the venue made me sign his rain stick.
That's disgusting.
And before the show, people were like, yeah, it's weird. He makes people sign a rain stick. Don't do it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not. And then after I was so happy, and then he's like, here's the rain stick. And then I was like, I was told about this.
I want to sign it.
Mo Alexander. I'll put my name above his, not below.
Did we ever meet?
No. Why would we?
I don't know. I thought I met him, but I think it was Mo.
It's probably just a different fat African American person. Two guys who don't look at all alike or
Cut that
age
part
or
out.
anything.
I meant to say that after we turned the mics off.
Clap. No, he's a good man. No,
Right.
This is the other joke I wrote. How are we on time?
We can finish.
Do you have more jokes? Do you have any more jokes?
I blew my load.
Oh, I have a few. I was gonna bring up how locks. You know, locks of love.
Of course I do.
You know, woks of love. It's Chinese people who make food for the homeless. I just thought of that one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you know, woks are a dog's favorite cooking pan.
All right.
Actually, they would probably hate it because they would think you're going on a walk.
And then they just get
No,
stir fried.
Locks of Love is a charity I'm going to start where we make, if people with long hair can donate to it, and we make like S&M gear out of like people's old ponytails.
Like you whip people with it.
And more so like restraints.
So you're gonna tie someone up.
You
with
tie someone to the bed with like some hippie's old ponytail. It's Locks of Love.
Their hair would be so dry and frail. And
Well, hey, that's
ripped
part. That's
right
part
off
of why.
the railing.
It's part of why it's hot.
That's
Some guy who doesn't like do S&M, but like inherits. Like,
Why don't we go ask Santa for his beard? He's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
He went for the world's slowest walk.
someone who somehow ends up like the CEO of like a kink company,
Yeah.
like a fetish company, but they themselves are not into it. And they're just like, it's gonna be great. We're gonna sand a guy's balls. We're gonna fuck. We're gonna.
I don't know.
We got R&D working on flaming nipples.
I don't know.
I heard it in a bar.
I guess we'll tickle their feet.
Yeah. No, this is the last thing I was gonna say. Is you know this whole Taylor Swift thing?
Her music?
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, it's important. Somewhat important to know. No, not really. So she's dating that football player, and then she keeps showing up at all of his games, and it's big press stuff.
Yeah.
And it's affecting ratings and like coverage and stuff, which I don't know about you, but like when I had jobs still, if my girlfriend was constantly showing up at work, making a big scene, and like having a bunch of photographers there and distracting everybody, I would be in trouble. That guy needs to tell Taylor Swift to stay home and maybe meet him up at break.
At halftime.
Yeah, literally they have a break. Yeah, halftime.
There's halftime.
And I understand it's like, well, what if she has to perform? But I don't think she's doing that every
She's
game.
not.
Which, why not? If she's going to be there, have
She
her,
should sing.
someone hand her a guitar.
Give her the national anthem.
Yeah, they should
I don't
do
think
that.
football does the national
That
anthem.
would be great if the guy's whispering in his ear, like the Roger Goodell, whoever runs
Yeah.
football. They're whispering in Taylor's boyfriend's ear.
Rex Ryan
They're
is
like,
screaming.
Can you get her to sing?
Do you want her to sing today?
Do a few bars of the national anthem.
Do you think she wants to play?
No, but if that guy doesn't want to like get his hours cut at football,
I don't want to lose Sunday.
Yeah,
that's my money night.
yeah, exactly. No, like for real though, those probably are the big money nights. Is Sunday and Monday. Football is the opposite of, dude. If you're a football player who also
Bro, if I
served.
if I lose my Sundays, I'm going back to the Rams.
No,
like
if
I
you
will
could,
call.
yeah.
I'm going back to the Jets. I'll call Rex Ryan. I bet he'll hire me back.
Yeah, because everybody, Rex Ryan, is that who runs football?
No, he's a flamboyant person who runs the Jets.
No, but that's true though, man. Because if you're, yeah, because those are the big money days. Honestly, the best setup would be if you could do that Sunday, Monday, and then get like a serving job Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Bro, they only have me on Thursdays this month.
Yeah.
Thursday night football
Is that a thing too?
They put
Okay.
football on like almost every fucking night. now.
Okay, well, Sunday, Monday, Thursdays you work.
It's 17.
You work the restaurant Friday, Saturday, and then you just make sure Taylor has Wednesday off.
Yeah.
And you guys make Tuesday, Wednesday your night.
Yeah, that's your night.
Those are your nights.
We're going to DKD.
Yeah.
'Cause, listen, I love sushi, but you love Mexican.
Yeah.
It's great.
Tuesday, Wednesdays. She's like, what night's the Grammys?
Wait, when is the Super Bowl?
Let me see if my boyfriend can change his schedule.
Hold on. Is that going to be the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I think I might be busy.
When I worked at, I might be misremembering and trying to, because sometimes people say I'm trying to make myself sound cooler than I was. But I remember when I was in high school and I worked at Steak and Shake, my girlfriend would visit me at work, and my manager would be pissed at her big jet. Or private, she'd be like, the private jet is, no one can come through the drive-thru. So I don't know where Taylor's parking her jet. But if I was a Chiefs fan and I had to take a fucking bird scooter around a big old plane.
Around a G6.
Yeah. She parked her jet in B7. That's a popular parking area.
And it's right next to Drake's.
Yeah. That is true. That would suck to be like, damn, my favorite small-time band is a bunch of big famous people into them now. There's nowhere to park because of the limos. They're playing a 250 Rock Club and all the VIP limos.
All right, well,
That was it.
that was it. I do have a sculpture ready for a Patreon subscriber.
Obama's a fan of my band, and he comes to all of our shows. And because of that, it's very hard for other people to come to the show.
No one's allowed to come.
Yeah.
It's just
Because
and
it's
then-
like, I'm like, hey, come see me at Dave's house. And then they're like, do not say the address.
Do not say it.
Do
and
not
then I
conceal
walk
the
into the
address.
green room and Joe Biden is there.
If anyone tests positive for marijuana, you can't come into the show. I'm like, what?
Oh.
Joe Biden loves my stoner rock band. That guy can't get enough sleep.